We're back, people, and today we're breaking down film on Malik Washington, wide receiver from Virginia, one of my guys in this upcoming draft class. Super underrated right now, being undervalued. I feel very, very confident in his skill set translating to the next level. Him being one of the more smaller, explosive type receivers. When it comes to them really translating to the NFL level, there's a few things I like to look at. Obviously, how can they make up for that size differential going to the next level? He has that explosiveness, good overall route running ability, but when it comes to can you play bigger than your size, I think he's got a nice, well compact build. So after the catch, he definitely plays bigger than his size. He's got some nice contact balance, play strength. He breaks some tackles, and then he has that foot quickness, make you miss, change of direction skills. Another area is at the catch point. That's very, very important. It's where a lot of guys kind of fail when they're smaller. It's how are they at the catch point? You don't need to be like a lead or anything, but I think he's overall pretty good. He's got reliable hands. He makes a lot of nice catches, and then I think he can go up, make some contested catches. He has a limited catch radius due to his size only being like 5'8", but he has that vertical explosiveness to go up and attack it at his highest points. He tracks the ball well down the field, as you'll see. A lot of body control in air, makes some acrobatic catches. Pretty intelligent player, understanding where to find those soft spots versus zone here, running this route. Overall, just a pretty good route runner. Just getting down, sinking those hips too, and then getting pretty horizontal, and then getting your head around right as you're passing up through this zone, knowing that's where the ball is going to be, and then turn into a threat after the catch. Nice core strength. He's got a pretty solid, low center of gravity to him. Breaks that tackle like it's nothing, and has that speed to get the end zone. I wouldn't say he has elite speed or anything. He's a better short area athlete, and then his vertical explosiveness, body control is really impressive. Looking at this next clip, you watch him over here, number 4. They did a lot of this stuff with him, like the out and up. This athleticism on this play is so impressive. This is the stuff that really gets me excited about his skill set. Boom, they do this stuff where they have him working out into the flat, and they work it out into a wheel, basically. And this ball's thrown up. He has to adjust to it, get off his feet. He attacks the ball at its highest point. He has good hand catch. His hands are really reliable. I really feel that's a big thing for him. When it comes to those smaller guys, they can struggle. So when the ball is in your catch radius, you actually make that catch. I feel good about that. The body control to go up and get it, and then the balance to come down and stay on your feet here is insane. His body control is so good. And then to make that guy miss and then fight through for extra yards, ridiculous. That's the type of athletic ability I'm looking for. If you're a team taking Malik Washington late day 2, early day 3, you feel very, very happy about this pick. Good job here from Washington in the slot. I see him being more of a slot at the next level. I think he can do some stuff down the field, but maybe being more of an intermediate type of receiver. You can work him on some gadget type works, and you can definitely throw some slot fades and stuff like this down the field. He's got good tracking ability, and then making a tough catch. I like the pace of this route, setting this up, being patient, giving a little bit of fire here, allowing your rubs to really get set up, and then get out there, and then get enough separation created, come back, attack the ball. Probably could have had a better hand catch technique, but makes just a tough catch in the end zone. He's got a good feel. He's definitely a ball player, and it's fun to see these guys in there. And he hangs for a while because he jumps pretty early, and his vertical is very, very nice. Very good in-air athleticism. Feel very, very comfortable with Malik Washington in these situations. Some more Malik Washington in the space. Fun player to watch work in these scenarios because good job selling with your whole body. He gets his eyes, shoulders committed to the sideline, which then forces 11 to peek back. Poor eye discipline from the defensive back, and now he just creates that separation. He catches the ball down the field, so nice to see the route running. Doesn't slow down at the catch point when he's tracking in, the ball is hitting him in the chest, and now you can see him turn to a threat after the catch. Some good lateral quickness to make a guy miss, pick up some nice plays there. Overall, very, very fun player. I feel nice about that skill set translating because a lot of the times when you have those smaller athletic guys, they don't always translate perfectly to the NFL, and the ones that do, they're either super, super explosive, and that makes up for it, or they have that level of explosiveness, but they're also just good football players, good intelligence, understand how to create separation, then to make the tough catches when they come their way. Look at the play strength, man, the contact balance for a guy of his size. So we'll go back and look at this a little more slowly. They're really trying to, get this wheel route being thrown here, and he's one of the last guys in the progression, and he just starts working off script once he sees the quarterback skip the pocket, make a nice hands catch, flip his hips and get upfield, brace for contact. He does a great job of getting skinny here, really reducing the surface area by dipping those shoulders and everything, getting low, break through some tackles, keep his feet, bounce off, low center of gravity, keeps his feet below his body. Really impressive to fight into the end zone. Love that competitive toughness out of Washington. Then another example of him working down the field. I think he can work some stuff down the field. That is really good tracking ability. First of all, I don't think both these receivers are supposed to be in this area. It looks like single high and you're supposed to get that slot fade, and maybe this guy's supposed to break like right here. So I think this receiver just runs the wrong route and they both end up in this area. He's not really created any separation, and he makes a tough catch over the shoulder. That is beautiful, beautiful stuff from Malik Washington. Another good play down the field from Washington. Like the release off the line too. I feel like, you know, when you're in that slot, it's tough to find a lot of like guys facing press at the college level at times. And I feel like, you know, for those smaller guys, you want to see how they can beat press. You want to see how every receiver can beat press man-to-man coverage. And he at least gives you something. Like he could, I think if he faced like a super physical long corner, you could see him struggling at the next level. I think, you know, if you're seeing him in the slot, he's not going to face a ton of those guys anyways. But I think overall he does a good job of just being decisive and sudden with his releases. He gives you like a little bit there with the foot fire, a little hesitation, and then boom, he gets into his release, creates some separation, and then he gets into this. And nice just full extension. Love the tracking. I love that guys that can track full extension, make a tough catch down the field, and then look at him like he catches this right here. And instead of just, a lot of guys will just fall down, he dips that right shoulder so he can land on his back so the ball can't come loose. That's a football player. That's instincts. That's understanding situations. Lots to love here. I love when smaller guys can make plays like this down the field. It makes me feel very, very good about their translation to the next level. Puts their eyes back to the quarterback, and then boom, the timing of it. Catch the ball down the field. Catch it with his hands. Love the hands. Love the low center of gravity, the ability to stay on his feet. Very, very impressive. This is the last play that we're taking a look at here for Washington, but so much to like about his game. We can even go back to the last play. I don't even think I showed this part, but it was just like a little closer up of that last play of him tracking it in, making a tough catch. His tracking ability, his eyes, ability to find something. I think there's a lot to like about his game. I do think he can make some explosive plays. I think you can use him underneath, get him the ball quickly. I think you can attack the middle of the field in intermediate zones. I think he understands how to create separation. You can use him in multiple